My name is Glenn, and welcome to the Glenliness. This is my first real episode here. I wanted to take you someplace not too far away, but someplace interesting. What to me is like a quintessential roadside attraction. It's outside of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Welcome to Mr. Ed's Elephant Museum and Candy Emporium. This was started by Ed Gottwald. Originally in 1975, he had a store that was up the street from here, which I believe was the world's most unusual general store, is how he had advertised it. And then I think in the early to mid 80s, he moved here, brought his elephant collection with him, and renamed and rebranded to what it is today. It is huge, with something around 700 varieties of candy, and I believe over 2,000 elephants inside in the museum, which we'll check out eventually. It's also, out here, a huge garden, and many elephants outside here, and there's even a new one since I was last here. So, yeah, let's take a look, shall we? There's a little elephant ride out here, which of course, unfortunately, is out of order, so I won't be riding the elephant today. But we can feel free to stroll the woods and gardens. Little bridge here, you go right under the sign. There are little elephants all around out here. There's a little elephant bench there. There's a Mattis corner. I don't know what that is, but there's two little elephants there. More little elephants here, and a giant elephant fountain there. Whoa. Well, this is new since I was last here. This is Miss Pat's Teapot Museum, which is in a building that itself is shaped like a teapot. Wow, it's full of teapots. My wife has a really small teapot collection herself, which I guess is partly my collection now, but it's nothing compared to this. I wonder when they built this thing in. It's just like a little shed with a whole lot of teapots. There's a couple of Christmas ones, a few Santa Claus teapots. All sorts of sizes. I'm not seeing any elephant teapots, but I kind of wonder if there was an elephant teapot, would it just be in the elephant museum inside? That's pretty cool. There appear to be some Crocs nailed to the trees out here. And some flip-flops in the ones out here. These seem to be shoe trees. And this just goes all the way out here. I don't remember it going this far. There's like a random potty chair. I suppose if you gotta go, you've gotta go. And this is all just right along Highway 30, US Highway 30. There appears to be a little swing here that is, the ledge is really not, maybe you could fit a tiny little baby on here, I don't know. And Elmo Crocs. And then there's something where the swing is, there's like a little, oh, that's Rugrats. Nice touch. This keeps going. I'm gonna walk all the way out because there was a new giant elephant out there. So I wanna make sure that I get that filmed. So another thing about this place, in 2010, there was actually a fire that essentially burned the entire place down. So within a few months, they had reopened in a small trailer and rebuilt the store in less than a year and reopened. So this is just, I mean, I just love this place. It's a weird roadside attraction that's kind of out in the middle of nowhere and you wouldn't expect it, but it's just like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes outside of Gettysburg. You just drive down and look for this elephant, because this did not used to be here. So this one really gives you a good way of telling where it is. So as soon as you see this elephant from the front, you know you're there. Most of the stuff is closer to the building itself. I don't know if they're gonna expand further through here. It's just really weird. You'll just be walking through here, and then there's just a random mirror. Hello. And then you walk a little bit further, and there's a toilet planter. Here, birdie. There's Sylvester, and just random hats nailed to trees. Maybe another hat. You just don't know what you're gonna find in here. Here's SpongeBob. It's Bigfoot! Bigfoot, buddy, how you been? Nice to see you, dude. Nice to see you. There's some more. These are, I guess, a little elephant graveyard, maybe? That's my guess, because these all seem to be broken. Elephant cemetery. Yeah, I was close. Some broken elephants. There's a little toy car on a wooden train track. So yeah, the Enchanted Forest, very random, but kind of neat. I mean, it's roadside attraction, so a lot of it is just random. Well, the Hi-Ho Trail is still here, or at least Snow White is. And there's Grumpy. Yep, we got everybody here. Doc. And the gnomes scattered in amongst the dwarves. Yep, there it is. Hi-Ho Trail. Hi-ho! But I guess we should have gone this way since that's the beginning? I don't know. Oh, apparently this is Miss Ellie. And I know she used to talk. I don't know if she still does. Yeah, Miss Ellie Fant. It's actually a speaker up in there. But I don't remember. Oh, eyes closed. I don't remember if there's a button or what the deal is. But I do know that she at least used to talk. Get more of an idea of the size of this thing out here. It's big. In addition to all the types of candy they have here, they've also been roasting their own peanuts since 1975 in the original store. I've actually wondered sometimes, is this the trailer that they opened up in after the fire? It's not a very big trailer. Alright, let's go check it out inside. So this is the inside of that trailer. It is filled, veritably filled with Pez. Got your Justice League Pez, your President's Pez, your Finding Dory, your Star Trek Pez, every kind of Pez you can think of. Minion Pez, Frozen Pez. And in case the elephants outside aren't enough for you, they've got some inside as well. That is huge. Museum is up at the front of the store. You kind of walk through this little pathway, which is just filled, absolutely filled with elephant figurines. When they had the fire back in 2010, they lost like 2,000 elephant figurines, and they had donations come in from all over. You can see Dumbo's here, right in the middle. But this is just, I mean, you can't do it justice videoing it. You have to see this in person just to see the amount of elephants there are in here. And then there's little other things like German swagger stick used during World War II. Oh, it's got an elephant on the house. Salt pepper shakers. There's a chain of elephants across here. There's your pink elephant section. South Africa money, which apparently has elephants on it. There's tiny, tiny elephants, slightly larger elephants. Elephant cookie jars. Elephant tusks. And you'll notice they came from an elephant that died naturally. It's a little elephant rocking chair, I guess, rocking horse. I suppose that would be a rocking elephant. Elephants know how to rock. This is kind of a smaller shelf section. It's just, it blows me away how many there are in here. I don't know what their current count is. I'm getting the impression that they probably don't even know anymore. Whoa, Oliphant vodka. Every time I've come in here, I'm just blown away by the collection. I mean, this is the main room, but there's even more as you go out. This one was damaged in the fire. And then, of course, if the elephants aren't enough, you've got Spade candy. They make their own fudge. They've got like classic candy here, new candy. It's a whole lot here. You'll never forget Mr. Ed's. And one thing I had never noticed before is all the celebrities have been here. Jane and Mickey Rooney, Linda Lavin with Mr. Ed, Tony Shalhoub. Is that Don Knotts up there? I'm not even sure who that is. Jim Varney. Jim Belushi. Look at all of these. So of course I'm not going to leave that giant candy store without stuff. I got some fudge because I know my wife loves fudge. I got some dark chocolate covered pretzels because I know I love dark chocolate covered pretzels. And I also got a moon pie for myself to enjoy right now. I don't know that I've ever actually had a moon pie. I know I've had similar stuff. I went with a banana moon pie because I'm kind of hungry. Good stuff. Three servings per pie. Who are they kidding? All right. Now I get to see if I can find my way to my next destination. Join me. So the next stop on the Outskirts of Gettysburg tour is the historic Round Barn and Farmers Market. This is actually one of the few truly round barns around still. A lot of the barns that you know of as round barns are technically polygonal. They're either like 8 or more sides. This one is truly round, and there's just not a lot of them left. This one was built in 1914. It is, I believe, something like 90 feet in diameter. About 90 feet in diameter. So you can see when I say that this is round, I do mean it is perfectly round. The wood planking goes long ways. There's like a round gutter there. And beautiful, beautiful sky. Back up a little bit, get a better look at it. There's also like some just interesting little things around outside. The main part of this is completely round. Lots of windows. I believe it has a center core, and then the rest of the outside of it is kind of built in spokes. And this was all built by hand, like I said, 1914. Hello, goat. Are you thirsty? Huh? They got some mules out here too. Hello, mules. Hi. Hi, how are you today? Huh? Are you enjoying the fine weather? Huh? Are you? I hope so. It's a lovely day, isn't it? Huh? Not much to say. You're very quiet. You have a good day. Got some baby goats over there. Just a few kids hanging out. So we know the outside is very nice. Let's go check out the inside. Get you a sense of what they have in here. It's mainly just a farm market, but some good food, souvenirs, that kind of stuff. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Basically, I have it separated into gift items and the farm market on the other side. T-shirts. But you can tell from the inside that everything is indeed very round. 15% off gourds, you can't top that. Just kind of walk around the whole thing. Some interesting stuff. I think that's an old scale, I believe. Cherry pitter. Ooh, foxy. I think this was originally used to juice apples. And it was probably a press for them as well. Mostly just a farm market, but a few interesting things to look at in here. And yeah, one of the few truly round barns still in existence. Worth checking out. Now, of course, I was not going to get out of there without spending more money. So I got a few things. I got some historic round barn sweet pepper relish. I got myself a little beef stick, since I don't know that I'm going to have lunch. I got some country bacon, which apparently does not require refrigeration. It's cured with salt and sugar. It's a little small thing of bacon, but it's really, really thick cut. Looks tasty. And then I got just a little pouch of applesauce with sour lemon flavor, because my son really likes eating lemons and going, sour. And he likes applesauce in a pouch, so I figured I'd get that for him. I thought I got him a lollipop too. I guess I didn't do that. I guess I changed my mind. So that's what I got there. So we've got one more stop to take and some relaxing to do. So come along with me. It's a short drive this time. Stop on the Outskirts of Gettysburg tour is home to some very sweeping views atop the little hill that we just drove up. It really is outstandingly beautiful up here. And to be honest with you, part of me comes up more for the views than anything else. But I'll show you some of that outside. Own a lot of the land through here. And it's a winery. Tasting room up here, a little deck. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. It's not the best wine ever. Sometimes they're good, but what to me they're really known for is Jack's Hard Cider. So they have both grapes and apples here. They grow it all themselves. And it's Jack Hauser is the was the founder of Owned the Land. And that is who Jack's Hard Cider is named for. They've been around, I think, since the early 2000s? I'd have to double check on that. They have a glass enclosed tasting room here, which gives you some sweeping views, and then there's the deck out back. So I think I'm going to get myself some cider and sit out there and relax. It's been a fun day, a long drive. I got a long drive ahead of me to get home. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little tour here. It's really a nice area and such a beautiful day to be here. But you just got to know that there's more here than just the battlefield. There's a lot. This is not the only winery in town either. There's Adams County Winery. There's, I believe, a small Gettysburg wine trail. It's all definitely worth checking out, and the cider here is outstanding. And there's very little I like in the area more than sitting out on the deck and enjoying a Jack's Hard Cider. My wife and I kind of discovered this place when our GPS used to have wineries on it, and I believe we just got an alert that this one was here. But what was funny about it is the GPS did not have very good text-to-speech So it used to call this place Hauser Estate Winery instead of Hauser Estate Winery. So I'm gonna head in to Hauser Estate and relax. Come on in.
Some kids are harder than others.
You can actually see the round barn from here, right down there.
It's an art form, raising
Of course, I had to continue with my theme of spending money. I got a couple of 6-packs. I got the Conewago Orchard cider, and I got the Helen's Blend cider, which I know my wife likes, and I enjoy it as well. So that pretty much concludes my tour of just outside of Gettysburg. I hope that you enjoyed these places that I'm sharing with you. These are places that mean something to me, and hopefully they can mean something to you as well. Yes, the battlefield tour is fantastic. All of this stuff, it's history. It's very interesting to learn about it. But there's a lot of stuff in the surrounding area that you might not know about. And now you do. You know about Mr. Ed's, you know about the Round Barn, and you know about Hauser Estate Winery. So you have now learned something today. Congratulations. And you got to go on a little adventure with me. I hope you'll tune in next time for another episode of the Glenliness. You can also see the Glenliness weekly vlog every week. Usually comes out on Monday, sometimes a little bit later, occasionally a little bit earlier, but there'll be a little bit of a background with this as well. Well, actually there already was. So, subscribe for future episodes and for the weekly vlog. Give me a thumbs up if you like this at all. Send me some comments. I'd love to hear about other areas around Gettysburg that you might be interested in, or something that you might be interested in seeing me explore in the area. I have some additional ideas, and yeah, this was fun. I hope you found it fun as well. And until next time, I am Glenn, and this has been the Glenliness.